Well, welcome to tonight's Coach Matt Mumme Air Raid Show. I'm not Jack Mormon, but I'm Greg Hicks, your host, along with head coach Matt Mumme, and we're sitting here, and not in that right now, but we're enjoying some wings and some Cokes, and we'll enjoy something else later. Coach, what a nice night it is to be here at the Idle Hour Pub.
Yeah, Greg, I appreciate you sitting in for Jack. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show also.
Well, I'll have to tell Jack that I'm going to uproot him. That's just all there is to it.
There you go.
You know, I tell you, no, Jack and I have been together for about 12 years calling football. Started out with the local team, Troop High School, and moved over to Callaway, and we're doing them both now. We've got Tony Walls has joined us, so it's really a lot of fun. And, of course, I think Jack also does the your games as well.
Yeah, he does, and I'm sure that's always a fun thing to do, you know, especially get on the radio and talk about some good local high school football, and then, of course, you know, for Jack to come and do our college games.
Well, as we say, you know, we both got a face for radio, so that works. That works. Hey, you know what? We're going to take a short break. You guys sit down, grab some wings, grab a beverage, and but we'll be right back on Eagle Sports. We're going to be talking more air raid football. We'll be back in a moment.
It's Corolla-thon, and it's on now at LaGrange Toyota. This is your chance for our lowest prices of the year on new Corollas. Now drive a new Corolla for just $16,500. You heard that right. A new 2016 Corolla for under $17,000. Right now at LaGrange Toyota. Hurry to Corolla-thon and get a new 2016 Corolla for just $16,500. Plus tires for life at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
I don't know about you ladies, but I love to keep my car clean. The only problem is my schedule. I just don't have time to wash it myself. But I have found the place to go. The LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. They have great prices, and I always feel comfortable there. They do an amazing job. And if that's not enough to get you to give them a try, they also get you in and out in no time. LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. Open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Just look for the giant gorilla at the LaGrange Car Wash.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Now back to the Matt Mumme Air Raid with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
Welcome back to the Matt Mumme Air Raid Show. You know, we last Saturday night's game actually was a big rivalry between the LaGrange Panthers and the Huntington Hawks. It looks like the Cats was going to try to get the bird, but it looked good the first half, Coach.
Yeah, it did. We came out strong. You know, we pretty much what I've looked at for the last 5 weeks is how our performance has been first half and second half, and right now we're really more of a one-half team. And I told the guys, you know, today and yesterday that, you know, we've got to become a full game team, and you know, a lot of that has to just go to our inexperience on the offensive side mostly, but there's some inexperience on the defensive side also. But you know, Mike Turk does a great job with Huntington, and this has been a rivalry for a few years, and you know, I've been fortunate the last 2 years we've been able to get them, and this year, you know, they were a senior, you know, junior heavy team, and they were picked to win the conference, and they've done a good job. They were strong, and you know, we hung with them in the first half. We scored in the second quarter, and they kicked a field goal, so you know, we felt confident at halftime, you know, being up 7-3. And then came out in the third quarter and gave up a few drives to them, and of course we threw a pick six, which I think really kind of hurt us and put us in a deep hole, and we just really struggled to try and get out of it all night.
You know, you mentioned about, you know, passing. Let's say I was looking at some of your yardage, and as far as your pass attempts, you were 21 of 38. that's and of course, from a business standpoint, I tend to look at it like, well, that's 17 passes that didn't get completed.
Right.
And so how do you and your coaching staff kind of evaluate that and determine what caused the incomplete pass? What can we do differently based on the offensive scheme or the defensive scheme that the opponent's going to give you?
Yeah, offensively we were a little disappointed because we knew that we'd have some opportunities to get behind them, and we had 4 or 5 chances in the entire game. And really early in the game, in the first quarter, we ran a post route over the top, and Connor Blair had plenty of time, and he just missed him. I mean, it was a touchdown. I mean, the receiver Irvin Zoji would have walked into the end zone, and so you look at those things and you look back on them, and you go, man, just what a huge opportunity to have missed against a great football team, and you just can't do that. And so then in the second half, once we got behind, we dropped a couple of balls that we had gotten back behind them on fade routes, and either one of them probably could have been a score too that probably could have put us back in the game. So, again, it just goes back to, Connor Blair's a sophomore and hasn't had a lot of time with those receivers and working on that. And we try to work it every week in practice and get better as the season moves on, and hopefully in the future we won't miss them.
Well, it's kind of like, you practice, and then really nothing is you can get close to game simulation, but nothing's like in the game. And take, for instance, the people who may have been watching the Michigan State game. And if you've seen the last part of it, the guy muffs a punt, mishandles it. And how do you coach that? It's just there's nothing like just game time experience.
It's just a crazy opportunity. And you never know which way it's going to go, and you always got to be ready. And it's it's like I told our guys last week. Big time players play great in the big time game. And Huntington was number 1 coming into the game on Saturday, and we were sitting in the 3rd spot, and we needed to play better than we did, and so they ended up coming out on top.
Well, these guys, they're making inroads, though. They went into halftime basically, hey, we got this now. Let's just stay focused. But as you said, you've got it's a 4-quarter ball game, and
you got to play every down.
You got to, as your motto, I think, play every play.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of play every play, with that, we're going to take a short break. You're listening to Matt Mummy's Air Raid Show here live on Eagle Sports here from the Idle Hour Pub. We'll be right back.
It's Camry-thon, and it's on now at LaGrange Toyota. This is your chance for our lowest prices of the year on new Camrys. Now drive a new Camry for just $19,900. You heard that right. A new 2016 Camry for under $20,000. Right now at LaGrange Toyota. Hurry to Camry-thon and get a new 2016 Camry for just $19,900. Plus tires for life at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
When you choose a dentist, you want to know that you made the right decision. So where do you start? Go to BellDentalCenter.com. That's the right way to begin to know Dr. Bell and his staff. And then drop in at 106 Corporate Plaza Drive in LaGrange and visit with the staff. And you'll know that this is the right place for you and your family. Bell Dental Center offers comprehensive dentistry with an emphasis on aesthetics, restorative treatments, mini dental implants, root canal therapy, sedation dentistry, as well as Botox and Juvederm treatments. Bell Dental Center. Visit their website at BellDentalCenter.com.
Welcome to Racetrack.
I am a very important food critic.
Are you here to review our chef's fresh sandwiches?
Yes, and they better be good. I have shut restaurants down with a single unfavorable tweet. Fresh turkey. Ripe tomato.
Tasty, right?
I'm the critic. I'll tell you if it's tasty. Oh, it's tasty.